I'm okay.
Yeah, no, please. I am. I think most of you guys know this is the Capitol building. On our right-hand side would be where the representatives work, and on the left-hand side is where the Senate works. It was originally not this big. It used to just be the middle, and over in the 19th century, it slowly expanded. First with the offices for the representatives, and then they later built the Senate. We've also outgrown all of that as well when it comes to office space. So the Senate office buildings are back, well, kind of diagonal from us right now. There's about 3 of them. On the other side, there's another set of 3 for the House of Representatives.
Which one is the Hoover building, the one the guy got arrested at?
We went past that.
For having a gun. Yesterday. He took a gun to work and he got arrested.
Oh.
That's typically what happens.
He says he forgot he had it.
That's typically what happens.
I think I missed that story. When was that?
It was on the news last night.
Oh,
Last night,
that's
okay.
nice. We had the baseball game on last night.
That's probably better than
Yeah.
All right, add that to your rules. Don't carry a gun in D.C.
No, you don't want to, you will be arrested.
Yes.
No guns at all. And so originally, if you guys watched the inaugurations, from 1980 on, it's always been on this side, but that's not always been the case. It used to be on the other side when less people traveled to come see the inaugurations. They moved because Reagan's inauguration was going to be they knew it was going to be very large. Records were set during President Obama's first inaugural, and they had over 2 million people going all the way back to the Washington Monument. And it was freezing cold.
You were there.
Oh, you were?
It was freezing cold.
So, right over here is the American Indian Museum. They have some great stuff. I've been to one of their events, which has in February, where they did like a whole thing on chocolate, which is really cool. I haven't heard them doing it since. Chocolate. The history of chocolate. Their Mitsum Cafe is very unique. They have American Indian food. You can't find that anywhere else here in city of Washington. So they have food all the way from Native Americans here in the United States, Canada, Mexico, all the way down to the tip of South America. So you can find a lot of different variety of foods that you can't find anywhere else here in D.C.
that's called the American Indian.
Yeah.
And it's built, actually, you see that has all these curves? There's no points. That's because in Native American culture, they believe that evil spirits hide in corners. So everything is round, which is also really cool. So I highly recommend at least checking out for the cafe, for the food itself. Good. Beside me is
Air and space.
I was picturing airplanes and shuttles and
Right, space.
so you'll find several unique items in there, including the Wright Brothers planes, stuff from NASA, and there's some really cool interactive rooms for the kids, learn about being astronauts and stuff. And I think that those planes are huge, because I know I did. They also have interesting videos to watch and learn about the universe, and specifically on our solar system. So it makes you feel very This is the National Museum of
Art.
They have a lot of classical stuff in there. Archives is the next street over.
I went there in '76 for the time capsule or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool in the archives. So they have that's where most of our classical art is located. You'll find some more abstract stuff in the Horse Show Museum, which is the big circle. And right now the top floor is closed, but they do bring in a lot of special exhibits on time. On Fridays, if you go to the cafe, that's I think this direction, diagonal flow, before the Washington Monument. There's a cafe there, and on Friday evenings they have jazz festival. They have jazz music. Something else to check out. Let's bike a little bit closer to some stuff, and we'll talk about the creation of the Smithsonian Institution.
Where are we going?
We're gonna have inaugurations, people, everyday living, census reports, that kind of stuff. So you only see a small portion of that, even in this building. You can obviously imagine 70 years worth of just 10% of our government's documents. It's still a lot. Really cool to go see the Declaration of Independence. DC, what did I say? DC Independence. I meant the United States independence, the Constitution, Bill of Rights, all that kind of stuff, and just how they go through the preservation process and how to maintain it. So in case you guys want to go take a look, there's a lot of stuff there. There's always, like everywhere else, moving exhibits.